Mm-hmm.
We'll take you next.
Academy
You
is
see,
not as bold as Caloris to just deck someone, so she's going to be doing something else.
see the mousy target there, very confused but drawing the weapon quickly.
Before she managed to actually get a hand on it, though,
Or how are you going to stop her?
there's going to be a bit of a flash in her eye, as Academy is going to throw something past her eye, and she's going to attempt to, before she gets a hand on it, get her own hand on it and draw the blade herself. Basically, sleight of handing it off of her.
That's a steal maneuver, not sleight of hand.
She doesn't. It can be sleight of hand if they don't know about me.
So combat's not officially started yet. Technically, it's fine. There's all kind of like split-second stuff going on right now.
Mm-hmm. She probably looks over, goes for the blade, doesn't find it.
We'll see.
It's gonna be quite difficult though. You'll be fighting 2 perception checks.
Yep. All right, and 33.
Damn it! Another double roll. Okay.
Yeah, that's a thing.
It's 1. That's 2.
Even put together, that would be a 29.
Academy, you pinch the blade. The woman lets out a howling scream before just kind of collapsing unconscious.
Oh,
Academy? Huh. This is a very shiny weapon. Look at it. Oh, the craftsmanship on this. It's amazing. Someone has spent so much time making it.
You know what else is going to be well made? A will save, I'm hearing.
yeah.
Like, look at the intricate runes on it and the
And-
dedication and effort. You can feel the emotions coursing through this. So many emotions. Please make me a will.
Can she use Reese's
Hey.
40?
One moment.
Was that a yes or a no? I didn't.
I'm double checking something.
We've never used this before.
Given the version that Reese is using currently, you may choose to roll your own saving throw, or use the result of Reese's for this round.
No, let's use Reese's.
You sure?
Sure.
You do think that something with a DC 33 attack was trying to possess you?
Neat.
It has not possessed you. Perhaps now is to hold that thing at a safe distance.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe by a pair of tongs or something.
This is why Mage Hand was invented.
Amaya? Frostbite?
An additional 1d4, so that is a total of 16 cold damage, all non-lethal. Also, they are entangled for a round.
And this is Frostbite. Fatigued?
Yes, and fatigue.
I mean, they're not unconscious, but they're definitely weak enough that they're not going to be an issue now. You can definitely finish them off easily on next round without having to try. Hazel?
Is this count as an evil outsider?
Technically?
Crank that up a notch. Let's get those gains. Jerk.
There is a demonic roar that's heard for a moment, and then just smoke gets ripped out of the man's eye. They collapse to the ground. Success?
Hey.
That's, well, let's see though, because we've not got everyone down yet.
There's one remaining full, and there's the one
One
I
tiger.
weakened.
Hey, Big B, do you want to roll the tiger's attack?
Please don't decapitate him.
Big
Big
B?
B?
It's subduing. I said yeah.
Okay, I didn't hear you.
No, neither did I.
With the penalty for non-lethal, it's rolling at a plus 14,
Don't
and its
forget.
damage is a 2d6 plus 8.
I mean, technically, the tiger have got his fortune told.
That's true. That's how it's fortune told.
Sure, I might as well.
In the morning, the tiger just walks up to the cart, curious why everyone's going over. Lily just shows it a card and gives it a pat in the head.
There you go. That's better.
And it was
I
a good
I imagine
card.
Fire
Lucas
tigers don't have
helped him.
improved critical, do they?
They do.
Oh,
Please don't
so that's a
kill
crit.
him. Please
Impro-
don't kill
Improved
him.
critical bite. So,
Please don't kill him through non-lethal.
hi.
that's a confirm.
Oh my god, you're going to kill him through non-lethal overflow.
13 damage. You'll be fine.
We don't know
26
There you
what
go.
their
damage.
stat
Yes,
lines are.
26 damage.
That's fine.
So do you guys have like a hairdryer in the background?
That's the. Uh, that's vacuum.
Right.
Now, suddenly no one sees anything. Suddenly, there's a tiger standing where there was a person.
And then
A very
another
big tiger.
tiger.
Definitely bigger tiger than Kilris.
I mean, fatter maybe.
I mean, it does weigh 6,000 pounds. This is what happens when you're a huge-sized creature. You weigh 6,000 pounds. Well, that is... Huh. Is everyone down? You questioned yourselves? Did you look around? Was that flawless?
Academy sticks the blade into the ground. And let's go.
Yet, then, something... There's a murmur in the air for a moment. As for many of the people who you knocked unconscious, you suddenly see these kind of red mists start to coalesce out of them, being sucked out of their pores, their mouth, their nose. The demons are here to play.
I draw
But
my
we'll be back
axe.
in a minute. We'll be back for the demons in a minute. Back at the tower.
Uh-oh.
Repetition after repetition. The ritual continues. The monotonous chant echoing on. It's odd though for us too, for it's almost to her eye. It almost seems like some of the runes that she drew earlier have changed now. You weren't entirely aware of it, but it almost looks like the runes have been changing this entire time, actually.
That's what happens when you're not the one who makes the ritual. To my surprises.
It's almost as if there's a conversation going on, which is quite interesting.
That could be within.
The next check that will be required will be a sense motive check.
Ugh, okay.
You can choose not to roll it and defer it to someone else, technically.
I mean, I have ranks now, I'm just not very good at it. How's Rhea? I'm assuming Rhea can? Fish mark?
She's also not the best at it.
I have a plus 13.
This might be a skill check she screws up quite commonly.
Yeah, my main issue, actually, it's not that bad. Plus 13 is usable, I just don't have a reroll anymore. Look, skewed perceptions. My alchemy's a plus 25 most of the time. Let's just give it a go. What's the worst that can happen? 20 if it occult nonsense bonus helps here.
You try your best, all of you do, though you definitely think you may have misinterpreted some of the messages coming through.
Oof.
Though as Tufa, you get a sense of who's writing these messages on the ground, rearranging the runes. You think it's whoever Rhea's patron is.
Yeah, I'm not really surprised.
This might be a ritual that Rhea's patron gave to her.
Strange.
Actually, this might give insights into what kind of witch she might be. Maybe a boundaries witch?
Wouldn't surprise me considering what we've seen of, one of the things she's done is dream magic, which, is kind of a boundary. You're invading personal space. But also our familiars, maybe not even on this plane.
Explain why you've never seen it.
Hmm.
But, meanwhile, though, something else is going on.
Ooh.
Adeline, you didn't see anything. But quickly you have Fiona kind of at the bottom of the stairs, kind of making a motion to you.
You're not talking.
What is it? What do you need?
I heard something downstairs.
Mm,
It almost like someone was playing with a lock.
all right, I'll go check. Do you want me to check outside first, or where's it coming from? The outer door, or one of the inner doors?
Outer door around the back.
All right, I'll fly over and check. And yeah, Adeline's gonna go up to the top of the tower, look down, see if she sees anything first.
You see only one individual. A small size individual of some kind, maybe a halfling? Seemingly picking the lock.
Okay. Well then.
Why didn't you see them before, though? How did they get here?
Yeah, good question. Let's sort of fly down a little bit, quiet as I can, since they're focused on the lock. See if I can get a better look.
Are you still trying to be stealthy on the way down?
Yes, absolutely.
Please roll.
Second.
You can have to give me a perception while you're at it. Or a survival, your pick.
Would this be considered tracking?
I would say so.
I will be using survival. That's right. Two better than my perception. Survival. And stealth. Q Woods.
Adeline, you notice as you fly a little bit closer, doing your best to stay out of line of sight, the grass is slightly deformed around where where that thief seems to be standing. You think there might be a group of invisible creatures with him.
Ooh.
It's possible only him playing with the lock has revealed him.
Ah, okay. In that case, Adeline's going to fly back inside and, again, stealthily, go and grab a bag of flour from the reagents cellar. Fly back out.
Obviously, you have no idea if it's flour or not, but you've got a bag of powder.
Yeah,
I mean-
that works.
There'd probably be
Aspen
something
says-
lying to the side of a ritual.
Aspen is laying on the staircase board, doing that limp kid thing, going, "Oh God, I'm dying."
Hey, Aspen,
Uh,
we got people out by the door. A bunch of invisible people. Don't. We're doing this stealthily. I'm gonna
Oh,
dump a bag of powder on them so we can see them first.
Right.
Get ready, and she'll also start sort of telling everybody as she goes by.
Aspen's gonna go up
And
the
squad. Yeah.
up and up and up and up, top of the tower.
Adeline, you can now have a coral.
Thank you. Cool. And Adeline's gonna grab the bag of powder and fly back outside and just count of 3, dump the entire thing on where the group is. Sort of fly by.
Aspen cracks his knuckles and grips the side of the tower, ready to go.
Careful, there may be a lot of them.
Aspen, no.
Oh.
Aspen, good fight, not dumb.
As you chuck the bag of powder over the edge, they're all covered by a strange yellow dust that seemed to go all over the place, coughing and choking them. As Tufa would know, what was chucked was actually a small bag of pyrite, powdered pyrite,
Ooh, that's not good.
also known as fool's gold.
Oh, wonderful. Hey, homemade glitter dust. Works.
It was needed for section 2 of the ritual, which you got past. So
Sorry about that.
At the same time, Aspen's going to grip the tower really hard, and all of his vines are going to suddenly strike the side of the tower and rifle down the side of the tower and hit the area around him with them with intent.
right.
And this was the moment they realised they fucked up.
Fail, fail, success, success, fail, success.
You hear a lot of swearing down from the seemingly empty field below.
Aspen points and laughs.
Many outlines covered in pyrite, coughing their lungs out.
Leave! You're not getting in.
A few of them bruised from larger chunks that were left in the bag.
Coral's going to use his at-will ventriloquism to throw his voice and attempt to impersonate one of the people at the back and go, retreat!
Bluff.
As Coral attempts to sow chaos. 29.
Good.
Actually, I think you'll find because of Lily. Not Lily.
Oh.
Fiona, sorry. Fiona, 31.
Fiona, is she
Oh, yeah,
reveling
it's
some of her own illusion magic? Oh, right.
Something like that. She
I
may
have
be
a very helpful girlfriend.
She may be assisting with a cantrip.
Fair enough.
You know what? Your plan succeeds. Coughing and covered in vines, they're going to try and escape.
And now Adeline gets to pepper and fill bolts if she wishes.
She'll basically be firing as they get chased off. She's not going to be trying to hit them, really. Just enough to make sure they keep going.
And just wound them a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit of wounding at best.
You will also
Enough
see,
so
however,
they
from
get
one
the
of the
message.
windows, Lily launched a couple of cards at a couple of them.
Adlin gives a thumbs up.
You don't know what the cards did, but you saw the card hit the people.
Oh dear. Oh, Lily.
That's what happens when you really sharp Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Are a few of them having a lot of trouble getting away?
I mean, they are moving at half speed because their lungs are full of. Moving at half speed because they're in tangle. Moving at half speed because they're in difficult terrain.
Oh, Aspen will help them. Aspen's going to jump down. He's permanent featherfall, so you can just go
Hey, you're moving
land.
in a turn right now, so you know.
Yeah, and he's just going to basically grab one as he's falling, turn into a bear, grab one, throw them somewhere. Doesn't really
No.
matter where.
You have two choices where they can go. Towards the forest, or towards the edge of the cliff.
Oh, Aspen isn't that cruel. He's going to throw him at the forest.
Probably so. Still be
Those
fine.
are the only two choices available, was cliff or forest. So
He's more just seeing how far he can chuck this. Just get him a good bear heave.
you can definitely do that.
Roar.
The retreats now are actually coming from actual members instead of just ventriloquism this time.
Run away! Run away!
They're complaining they're not getting paid enough for this.
They're getting paid? What a jip.
Where's my money?
You managed to chase them off, however. As there seems to be a very proud Lily now going down to the dining room.
Hooray!
My work here is done. But you didn't do anything.
Cape twirl.
There we go.
Well, you'll see actually Lily's pulled out a map downstairs.
Ooh, tracker shot.
Yes. You can actually see on the map. You can actually see on the map basically a marble she's placed on the map, just kind of following down the map now where the people are running.
Perfect. Also, I know I hit a few of those, and my crossbow's quite good at tracking things that I've hit.
Oh, good, we've got double tracking on them.
Because oft unused, but still useful.
Aspen have a good nose.
Good. Maybe Garrett, then you'll be a great help.
I was just more hoping we can find out where their base was.
Oh,
Oh yeah, no, definitely. But I mean, we might need to track them as well later on. After all, just because we know where their base is doesn't mean we can find the entrance.
do Aspen go find entrance?
No, not right now. Right now, we need to still stay and protect the ritual. The ritual is priority.
So bored.
Yes, but what if more people show up? Then you miss that excitement, and
But-
you have to deal with the boredom of tracking slowly.
Aspen tracking more important than this.
No, it's not.
Fiona looks over. Aspen, you want a story?
Is it like a Maya story?
What
Yeah,
kind of
it's fine.
stories do you like?
Not boring ones.
Then how about I tell you a story of a big, great bear who saved their forest?
Sure.
As Fiona's going to babysit.
Ah, yes. Now Aspen will know the story of Smokey the Bear.
Also, the same JMac, you're not the only one who likes flexing NPC skills.
It's fair. Like, people put skill focus in things. They have to show off sometimes.
Mhm.
If I was a master juggler, you'd not be juggling all the time.
Nice.
Jeez, Fiona, you got good at some point.
She's not good at very many things, but she has a couple of skills.
I feel her.
Apparently, perform oratory is one of them.
Mm-hmm. And then she has like a profession made, and that's about it.
I'm sad that Aspen hasn't been able to
She
do
also
this
she has
yet.
technically a lot of profession farmer as well. She has technically quite a lot of professions.
Yeah, no, she's like a bard who used all of their skill points in extremely mundane things.
She's got a little bit of bluff as well. But yeah, it's pretty mundane. Okay. Meanwhile, back at the warehouse, a dark mist rises throughout the room, and the blade almost seems to tries to jiggle itself out of the ground where it was lodged in.
No.
I'm going to go ahead, draw my sword, and grab it by the blade, and basically just use it to hammer the fucking dagger into the ground.
I mean, you can't really the enemy's turn right now. Still the enemy's turn at the moment. They're reacting to you.
I didn't realize it was the enemy's turn.
Yeah.
I thought this was just a thing.
And my action was to beat asunder the sword.
I don't know about sundering.
Just hammering the ground like a nail.
But the
Yes,
sword tries
infest the ground.
Yeah, the curved blade tries to wiggle itself out of the ground. But meanwhile, from three of the four people, you see a kind of swirling mist kind of coalesce out of them and take the forms of ooh, those are ugly. Yeah.
The face only a mother could love.
I'd argue otherwise.
To be honest, that is pretty accurate description.
Sadly, they don't have mothers.
Well, they
Yeah.
do, but
They're just as ugly.
I doubt even their mothers loved them.
what takes form is a trio of goat-headed demons with gnarled teeth, white fur, a mangled grey hide. Strangely gaunt. They're gaunt and almost malnourished looking, yet somehow still muscular. It's a very odd juxtaposition.
Oh boy, we've got Capra demons.
And they are all, and as they all manifest, though, they also all call to their sides a black halberd. They seem quite upset. Begin the second round.
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
The blade is still trying to wiggle itself free at the moment, so. Well. Who wants to engage with whom?
See, I just had a thought of, I don't think these demons are actually connected to the blade. I mean, we'll probably have to fight the blade in a later round or deal with it later.
I got the blade. I said I got it. I'll continue to get it. You guys deal with that other guy.
In which case, I shall deal with whichever one rose out of my sucker punched guy.
He looks at you, with black halberd in hand.
Well,
Punch it again!
Guess what? I have a great axe in hand. Do I want to invisible or do I want to become good alive? First, not having any
Recommend the
knowledges for
latter.
these things.
True.
I'm suspecting they might have good DR, but I'm going to go with swift action, good align, that thing, and I think else aside from just hit it repeatedly, hit it until it stops moving. Yeah, because everything else all takes up my swift action, which I've already used. Are these the demons?
Behold my art prowess.
Mean demons.
Very mean demons.
It's all in the eyebrows.
It is.
Forgot. Kara, so how will you fight this demon?
Axe. Smashy smash. Yes, the demon axe versus the demon. It seems like a good idea.
The demon will be fighting back against you at the same time.
I am activating my celestial bloodline, so attacks count as good aligned, and silver, and magical. Because the evil outsiders do an additional 1d6 holy damage. Cha.
I want to start.
Yeah, I can boost that first one up to a 20.
You have to give me yours. I mean, are you accepting this or you're not accepting this, firstly?
Well, like I say, I'm boosting the first one up to 20, and then, yeah, accepting.
Okay.
Obviously, no vital strike because it's a multi-attack. And, yeah, they're my good damage if I hit.
You do not manage to slay the demon, so you do severely injure it. And you do, your axe cutting through it like butter, though.
Butter.
It is, however, retaliating back with its halberd.
My axe doesn't crit on a 19 because I didn't take that upgrade at that time. I think that hits. Oh yeah, I don't have anything running that hits.
So 20 to hit and 17 to hit.
Damn it, 17 meets. Damn it,
So
Reese,
not
I need
only-
that world song.
So he first ends up bringing down. I'm also countersong it.
Mm-hmm.
He firstly brings down the hammer and the halberd and kind of slams it into your shoulder, and then gores you right in the chest with his horn.
Yep, but that's a thing he can do. Only 18. I've taken worse.
You also need to make me a fortitude save as you're hit with the black halberd.
Yeah, that's bad. 19. That's not bad.
Okay. Academy, do you take
Yep,
on a demon
yep.
or not?
No. That dagger. The sword thing.
The blade that's in the ground.
Stop it. No, you're not supposed to move. You're an item. Table. Thwomp. I'm going to hit it repeatedly with the table.
Table.
Strength.
Grab it back from
Please.
the middle of the table.
Please attempt to strength check the object.
Hide the scars and fade away the table. Why'd you leave the keys upon the table?
You
There
wanted
you go,
to.
creating another table. You
You wanted
wanted
to.
to.
Yes, they did. Tinder.
Oh, good.
I'll take a 26. Wait, where am I getting that +4? I shouldn't have that right now, so -4 off that.
22. I mean,
Oh!
you.
Oh!
I mean, you
No, yeah.
beat it with a. You beat the table with a table.
Yeah.
Or you beat the weapon with a table. You have severely damaged the table.
Stop breaking the table! I hit it again.
Sadly, the slightly pointy, serrated parts of the blades of the blade is slightly not helping.
Now,
You know,
when
it turns out hitting a large table against a pointy object, you're going to hurt the table as much as you're hurting the.
yeah, when you said you were dealing with it, I imagined something more than hitting it with a table.
No! Oh, by the way, I spirit surge it. Oh wait, no, I can't. I don't have a spirit. Never mind. I'm just gonna keep hitting it with a table.
Amaya,
Yep.
that's a demon.
Is it adjacent to me or within charging range?
I would say technically adjacent to you because you did you downed it in melee.
Excellent. I have a rather complicated set of things I'm doing.
Note it has your favorite weapon in its hand.
Yes. Although it's not going to like that for very long. Because I'm going to open with spell combat. I am going to open with a Sunder attempt instead of my first attack. I also get a +4 to this because of my Flambard. So, boop.
I think it, though you'll still need to do enough damage against it.
I'm just going to roll this for the damage. Oh. Oh.
So
Yeah,
that black halberd, entirely made of raw iron, broken in two,
No.
absolutely shattered by the mystical
And
blade crashing through.
and this is against him. Oh my god! I'm going to stamina that. Have 4 points of stamina to confirm.
I mean, you sense DR, but ow, that hurt. Ow.
Oh my god.
Well, he gets to
And
recover. Good.
see,
Ow.
this is why you have shit luck the rest of your life. It just stores up to this point.
yeah, no, and finally I'm going to concentration check. Actually, wait, does it get an attack? It gets an attack of opportunity now, doesn't it? Because I don't
Opportunity
have
on
improved
your
thunder.
It will, then. It will gore you twice.
Well, it would gore me once because of its opportunity attack. My turn's still not done, by the way. It
Oh
just
boy.
has an opportunity attack. That misses. So I'm going to forego the concentration check and just try and hit this thing with a vampiric touch on my Jotun render. And vampiric touch is a d6 every 2 levels, if I remember correctly.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yep.
Amaya, you take your turn render. A blade, if I remember correctly.
Yes, it is a flambard.
The blade pierces deep into the demon, its vile ichor running through its heart, staining your blade. The demon, however, as this penetrates its heart, collapses to the ground, unmoving. This demon is not summoned. This demon is called. This demon has been killed.
I'm so glad
You
his
now
Dutho
claim
isn't
a
here.
demon heart as loot.
Yay, I have a Deidre heart.
That looks like Hazel. Are you engaging it, Hazel, in melee?
Yes. No, not in melee. She's like on the roof still.
We're going to stay a step back then for Hazel.
You thought you died. Pew?
It's on pretty low health because you already pewed it once. This might suck.
She'll stamina. Oh, it's touch. She'll stamina it twice.
Yeah, that one's dead as well.
Oops.
Stop, stop, he's
you
already
don't need
dead.
multi-shot. Academy.
Yeah.
Interrupt. Because someone else is going to try and engage the demons then before they take their actions independently, because there's one left still. Remember how there was a whole rather large, rotund man with a harpoon gun?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and
I
he
wonder if
doesn't
demons
have to
like
run
harpoons.
upstairs to grab it.
Let's just find out what happens when a demon gets hit with a harpoon, shall we?
Infamous.
Shit.
Never mind.
Oh god, so many 20s.
Oh yeah, Dark. Remember when you said there was not that it matters anymore, but Jotunrender is a +3 weapon right now, so there shouldn't have been any DR unless they have DR good.
Which they do.
Okay.
That's specifically why I went with my bloodline. I suspected they would. Every other time I fought demon things, they had DR good, so it's a good guess.
Oh boy, this is gonna suck.
Is it like a ×4 weapon or something?
×3.
Good enough.
It is technically a spear of some kind.
It's a harpoon being fired out of a launcher. This is very bad. To it.
Yeah.
Big oof, holy shit. I don't think your DR cares.
Plus, also by the way,
Does he have sneak attack as
his
well?
vital striking.
Ah, vital strike.
I'm gonna assume he's probably.
I mean, that demon is pinned to the side of one of the ships in here, with like a massive hole through his chest. It doesn't matter if you're an extraplanar creature. This kills whales. You're weaker than a whale.
You may think you're better, but you're not. Just no.
Right. That's sorted. That one's dead. That one's dead. That one's dead. And Gareth will kill the other one next turn.
Yep.
This went incredibly smoothly.
Hey.
Turns
you know
out
what?
we can be competent.
Just so that one doesn't need to be killed next turn. Team Cat.
Go Gadget Lucas.
Now,
You're stealing
Lucas and his
bastard.
unit tiger.
I'll lick you.
And now I get to sunder the weapon.
That does leave the question, yes, what to do with the rather heavily demonically influenced sword.
I'm taking it.
I think we should see if we can just purge the demon.
No, I've already called it. I am sundering it. Unless you guys specifically try to stop me.
Stop! It may know things. It's important.
I doubt it knows things, and the people we've just
Well,
rescued
Way to
probably
find
know
out.
things.
Yes, I know lots of information. Come here.
I'm not touching you.
You hear whispering into your mind. Telepathically.
Yeah, I'ma smash it.
Well, Kelleris, I just want to say if we could purge the demon, we could still come away with this with a magical sword.
And how do you propose we do that, considering it will try to possess any of us who get near it?
Hazel,
Oh, hi.
would you mind shooting that little blade in the ground? Let's
Why?
see how much it doesn't like it. 'Cause there's a demon in it.
As Hazel shoots it with her bright beam of light, a massive crack runs up the sword.
Oh, that's a shame.
I'm not dead.
Well, you can be. If you don't cooperate, don't try to possess us. And you may live.
You see magic emanating from the sword suddenly?
That
It's casting a spell on Cadme.
Kelvis smash.
Go for it. Smash good.
I guess this is like an attack of opportunity as it's casting kind of smash. Smash! And good align. Yes, I vital strike a sword.
His vitals.
The sword is still alive.
Seriously?
It's a very tough sword.
Do you have to solve everything with violence?
Hey,
Yes.
hey, Cadme. You're being affected by a motion effect.
Kelvis just sort of glares at
Please make a will
Cadmia
save.
for a moment.
Please note, if you fail this emotion effect, you will no longer be able to cast any psychic spells.
I'm familiar. I roll another check before now. So oh yeah, I did. I mean 2 strength checks. Yeah. So 21.
21.
Let me know if it's it's a most full effect. I add 2 more to that.
Cadme, you'll kind of have to stagger back from the sword for a moment as you're suddenly hit with what almost just feels like 1,000 years of sadness hits you all at once, almost wilting some of your leaves. And you just felt like bleak despair that would just make you want to end everything. But you're able to push it out of your mind, mostly, though it does stagger you for a while.
Are you a demon or a daemon?
Not reply.
Cammy takes her cloak off and throws it over the sword.
But it had cast terrible remorse on you. As and the sword is nearly broken. It's only got a couple of HP left.
Doesn't deserve it. All things do deserve to live.
I disagree. I sunder.
Technically, they are part of the planar balance.
Fuck.
Sword is dead as fuck.
The fuck,
So-
Cohen. The actual
Amaya,
fuck.
we found your new we found the good weapon for you now.
I fucking guess so.
But it certainly is rended.
Now,
Yeah.
here comes the magical backlash.
No,
The demonic backlash.
no, not of that clean of a destruction.
Oh,
The sword shatters into pieces.
Shatters to pieces. It was probably cut clean in half like a fucking stick of butter. Shit.
oh well.
There's going to be a lot of cleaning up here, though. There are a lot of people down on the ground, confused and groan. This is going to take a while for you to help fix.
Yeah, soon as the sword shatters and, like, more demons don't appear, Elvis just starts helping people, like, get back to their senses, explaining what's going on, etc., etc.
This is going to take you a while.
She has time.
Back at the tower.
Dance, dance, dance.
The ritual is apparently powered by DDR.
I mean, isn't that like the whole entire stereotypical witch thing of dancing in the night?
I mean, you better hope not, because otherwise there's a dance check coming.
Yeah, I definitely hope not. If tries to do a flip and breaks her back.
So,
This-
which devil are you going to dance with in the pale moonlight?
Well, she was going to, but you just killed him.
Well, it's interesting you mentioned pale moonlight. Because as the ritual continues on, step after step, this phase of the ritual now comes as almost out of the portals. You can start seeing brief bits of space starting to appear. The gap, the whole, kind of gateway between reality starting to weaken. And you see starlight shining through, and constellations named 3, 4, 5. How well does Astuvia know her constellation?
Not very.
Is she capable of rolling geography checks?
No. Rhea, I'm assuming you know geography.
Yes.
Please take this. Calvin Pist, go. I'm channeling my power. Big oof.
Well,
Lily, tell Rhea to do better.
thanks, Torren. You used up all the luck for the session and you've doomed the ritual.
Never mind, we're good.
I don't believe.
Bitch, please.
As apparently, clearly, Rhea drew the star this morning.
Fucking Lily hard carrying this party.
Dude, the fucking stars have aligned on this day. I don't know what to tell you, Tinder. This is the most nat 20s I've had in one session in fucking years.
And yet I will never shatter anyone's legs who then survives it.
Because you rolled too much damage.
I mean, I suppose that's not the worst problem to have, but still. I want to shatter
What, you-
legs.
Your problem is you rolled too much damage.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Let me break legs.
well, the ritual then continues on. Apparently, with Ray having memorized every constellation.
It's a ritual, I'd hope so.
In fact, there are a lot of constellations up there. But you know what check we haven't had yet? You know where it's coming here. As the ritual is coming closer towards its end, and you focus out, you having intangible space in front of you, a boundary broken. Using the rod in front of you, you focus the planar energies together. Focus on crystallizing the essence of where you want to be. I need a knowledge planes. Something that S2 should be good at.
Here we go. You say that. I haven't been putting ranks in knowledge planes for a while.
Isn't that your thing?
It was my thing, and then it's kind of stopped being my thing after Shiva was like, watch me. So it's like, you know what, I'll focus on, I don't know, something else.
S2 has been slacking on her studies.
I'm not bad, I have 5 ranks in it. It's just I'm not the best. I'll take a 28. Core 8 me.
Oh.
It continues on. 1, 2, 3. At this point, it's been going for many, many hours. And thankfully, the away team has managed to do quite well in their endeavour. Moreover, Adeline and Aspen have not run across other issues, actually, since what happened previously. At least, thankfully for them, they've not. Though, though I imagine one of you goes to at least investigate what might have happened before. They were well prepared. They were definitely well prepared. You find where one of them got kind of tripped and thrown by Aspen. What appears to be a few sticks of dynamite lying on the ground.
Oh, geez. Taking that.
Man had a plan.
Please add 2 sticks of dynamite to your inventory.
Have one?
No.
What?
Sorry. No, this stuff is real.
You get the sense they plan to take the prince and then blow up the tower as they left.
I mean, fair.
The funny
This
part
tower is
about
a
that,
bit of a thorn in their side.
the funny part about that plan is the tower probably wouldn't have fallen.
No, but it might have killed the people in it. Yeah. Both sides have done quite well, it seems. The team in the town will be able to get back sooner than the rest in the end. That said, though, Karos, you will get quite the gratitude from the militia leader.
I have a friend.
As well as that, those who are, at least in some kind of shape still, are not too mentally broken, at least promise to try and help where they can.
Thank you. We are preparing to move on where they're holding the princess, and frankly, we could use an army or a big distraction.
Yeah, or at least a very good distraction, which the distraction part they can probably do. Army, not so much. Distraction, they can probably do. As they kind of come back to their senses. So it does take some time. But you have time. You have a few hours still before the ritual's over. But eventually, though, the 2 groups will get to reconvene again as all of you come back to the tower.
Hello.
Right as the ritual is getting ready to complete, and you can tell that from the outside. You can feel the wind blowing out of the front door. It's actually kind of hard to close.
By the way, just as a point of note, Dark, I'd like to collect what was it? The demon's heart, the broken halberd, and the broken sword.
Your demon.
Were they all called or just his?
Yes. There are 4 demon hearts in that room.
Yeah, let's just grab some fucking demon hearts. Astutha needs this shit.
Yeah, Calvis is going to make herself very busy while you're doing that. She understands that it's a powerful reagent and stuff, and it's going to Astutha, not just being sold, but she doesn't want any part of actually, collecting
perhaps
it.
she'll be tending to the wounded.
Yes, that's a much better thing for her to do.
Or tending to the bar, one of the 2.
Also, are there
Wounded
any distinctive, like any particularly distinctive features of these demons, or is it just like generic goat head?
I won't say distinctive. I can give you a picture of what they look like.
That'd work.
Also, now we've shattered the sword, is it still tainted that we can see?
No.
Yeah, I'll collect the shards. I can always try and fix it later.
Probably can't fix the magic. You can fix the sword, but
Yes,
probably not the magic.
it's a memento.
Ooh. Yeah, I'll fucking take a pair of horns too, just for me.
And yeah, what I'm going to declare whatever we don't harvest from the bodies, we're burning.
Yeah, no, just the hearts, the horns, and the broken weapons.
Just drag outside as far from the town as we can be bothered and burn it.
Don't know if you can really burn a demon body.
It's fine. Find a way. We can be very persistent in burning things.
I mean, it can be burnt, though typically you'll burn a demon's body, if you choose to burn one, with well, typically you would try to make holy water in with acid if you can.
Well, we
But
have.
I mean, a big enough pile will burn a demon's body eventually.
Um,
Just need a big enough pile.
I believe someone has the water skin that makes holy water, or whatever it was. Canteen.
Sutha, I believe.
Yeah,
It's in the hat.
we're gonna go face demons. I feel like we could have borrowed it for this.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not using it.
Some holy water, some acid together. Just have fun.
Yeah.
Hazel's just going spotlight mode and going.
It's also, yeah, an option.
Set up the disco ball.
Or Hazel could just disintegrate them with holy energy.
Yeah, but I don't want to force her to like burn herself or anything. But when
She
we
doesn't
get
have to,
holy
as long as
water-
she just has time. She can just not take burn for certain things, and this is the case for this one. Is she doesn't need to take burn.
Either way, we have options. The bodies get burnt.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Eventually, though, your group will return back to the tower, and tower, having trouble closing the front door as the wind is blowing down the stairs quite heavily.
I guess it's going well.
Think they're
Jolting over the
succeeding?
wind.
Mm-hmm.
Either that, or they've accidentally opened a portal and blew themselves away.
Aye, this much wind could only come from the plane of air.
Or it could be coming from upstairs. Aspen points upstairs as by is a big balloon, sort of ballooning around with the massive amount of air current.
Blowing all over the place.
He's just
Yeah.
bouncing off the walls.
Boing, 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 boing.
I'm having a really hard time getting up the stairs right now, to be honest.
Well, he
Wind
can
is
stop
blowing from the center of the tower, both up and down.
ballooning and then just spider climb himself.
Just add a balloon climb outside the wall.
Yep.
And then just let go and get pushed down again.
Whee!
Mhm.
This big ride.
Meanwhile, what everyone else sees, Adley and I imagine he's probably gone to the ritual room at this point to see what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in the center of the portal where there had been burning reagents before, almost being projected by where the rod is, you can see a space almost folds. It's weird. It's like a shape there, which to you looks 2D in midair, but it's 2D from no matter what way you look around from it. But you can see almost this tear in reality, this sphere that has no border, but it's kind of seamlessly transitions, almost like an event horizon straight through to what appears to be just a beautiful endless sky. The portal is nearly open. You can feel it.
Oh.
There is one last check that is required, however. It's two for please roll a second check, knowledge planes check to finish the portal.
Should have quoted me on that one for the day. Oh well.
One of them had two checks, you didn't know which.
Hey, 31. I was betting on it being spellcraft. Spellcraft is usually a good option.
It's never a bad choice. There's always a spellcraft check.
Istifa continues to chant despite the fact that the wind is making her mouth very dry. This is not a good ritual. Out of all the rituals she has ever done, this is probably up there in one of the better ones.
Imagine opening a portal to the plane of water.
Yeah, then I won't be thirsty. Glub glub.
Plane of fire is also pretty bad. Plane of earth is not too bad, but you know.
I wonder if we should have let him know we were doing this before we started casting. Oh well.
Nah. We can wave a flag or something.
However, the heavy winds kind of calm once the portal was fully open. Well, it's still blowing through and it's still quite loud, but it calms somewhat as the kind of opalescent sphere to the plane of air, almost like looking for a magnifying glass, just kind of glows in the center of the room, stabilized for the moment, as Rhea kind of sighs. It's not quite a plane shift, actually, in the same regard, but it's a gateway there.
Can I jump through?
Wait, so question. Will this stay open?
Can
we come back through?
For several hours.
Okay, so we gotta be quick. Do we have any way we can contact him to see if we can sort of meet up and...
Yes, dream.
He'd have to be sleeping.
Yeah, he has to be sleeping for that, and I don't think he's sleeping. What time is it? Yeah, what time of day is it?
Objective
Late
on-
afternoon.
No, it's
And he-
midday.
He's old. He might be taking a nap.
Actually, that's possible. Isn't the plane of air like constantly under day?
Pretty much.
It's adjacent to the plane of air or fire, so it gets a lot of light.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Then yeah, maybe we can try it. Can we try it?
Trance.
Okay.
On the bright
But
side, on the bright side, you know what you're looking for, though.
Yeah, it is true. We're looking for.
Just have to hope it's within, hopefully a couple of 100 miles.
Looking for AO's tower again.
Right, please tell me you have something better than teleport, because I only am running teleport.
Rhea does not have much in the way of that prepared.
Here's hoping it's a couple, like maybe 2,000 miles, then I can live with 2,000 miles.
Rhea does have something prepared, though. One moment. 1 second. What's the spell called?
Shadow travel thingy. Something I can think of.
No. I mean, also, one good thing at least is you're gonna be on a plane. On the plane of air at least. It should be fine, right? There's not a lot there for you to get. Not there to get in your.
Physically, no. Typically.
All Rhea can guarantee she tried to get it as close as she could, but she has no guarantees.
There's also not a lot of like food and shit if we're going to be, a couple of days.
And the portal won't last a couple of days.
No,
couple.
but I mean, I'm talking like worst case, where like we can't find this guy.
That should be an end to the campaign. Oh, we starve on the plane of air.
Yay! Does the dream go through?
Not.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, do we know where he is?
I mean, he'll be in the tower, the exact same tower as this one, which is about as good of a landmark as you'll get in the plane of air. Oh, yeah.
Oh, hey, and if it's an exact copy, maybe, don't you, whenever you, teleport, aren't you, better at it with things that you know
You are.
about?
The issue is it potentially might not be within range of wherever the ritual opened.
Okay. Well, I hope it is.
I mean, if that's the...
I can confirm at least the portal was open somewhere safe.
It's really all we can ask for, isn't it?
Some kind of solid matter, but I can't say more than that.
Stick my head through.
The portal closes.
A lot of solid in the plane of air. So
Pokemon Headcrew Academy. It's a beautiful interior.
Ooh.
It kind of looks like a temple.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I jumped through.
As everyone sees Academy jump through the opalescent portal.
Well, time to close it. We're done.
And this is where we'll stop the session. You guys have opened the portal to the plane of air. Rhea's going to try and hold it open for as long as she can. Which is great, except at some point she has to sleep.
Nah, we got coffee.
At some point she'll have to sleep.
Nah.
Shiva does have to keep watch.
I mean, even then, at some point she'll have to stop taking strenuous actions. So,
Yeah, true.
I do have a question.
Fine.
What's the backlash for this ritual? Because you do get it regardless of...
You didn't fail the rituals, you don't get the failure result.
Woo!
There is a backlash. And oh boy, there is a backlash.
Maybe I shouldn't have done this with Amon. He's level 3, he'll be fine. Probably.
Well, the backlash in this one's actually interesting.
Ooh.
Astufa, for the next 24 hours, you are vulnerable to the elemental type you just opened.
Oh, whack.
So you are vulnerable to electricity for the next 24 hours.
You become
So you
allergic
take
to
2
air.
extra damage.
That's not great.
It could be worse. I was kind of hoping for
Yeah.
fatigue.
Yeah, and honestly, for people like Amon, that's not terrible. He'll just sleep it off.
There is a
Generally,
thing of,
he's
like,
not going to get shot by lightning.
There is a thing of like, are we taking Amon through with us? Or Aspen, Hazel? Who's going
I
through?
think as few people as possible should go through the portal.
It's quite difficult to maneuver in the plane of air. You don't have too many people.
Yeah, no, only people with fly speeds, please.
Probably, well,
So
next time what we
basically,
should...
Cadme family and maybe Adeline.
I'd say just
Adeline's
Cadme and
going.
Adeline.
Well, no, we want Essie.
Well,
Okay.
next time what... I mean, I have constant featherfall, so I can kind of control at least how fast I go in one direction. But what I'll probably say is next time I pop through attempt teleport, if that fails, I have to look for manually somehow.
Which might include talking to air elementals, which Adeline can work with.
You can diplomatize with air elementals.
Yeah, I have Orin,
She could probably seduce them.
maybe.
Is there really much to
It'd be
seduce
a-
there?
It'd be a first for her.
And air genies.
Yeah, there you go.
Again,
This
it'd
is
be a
how we
first for her,
make
though.
sorcerers,
So
That's literally how we make sorcerers and sylphs.
it is true. Yes.
Adeline was too human to begin with. We need her to be less human. We need her offspring to be less human from here on.
Oh,
dear.
you know what the worst case scenario is? I turn to a cat and Cor can carry me.
Also true. I can also turn into a cat.
Yeah, but
I
Um,
am a cat.
it's true.
Or can carry us both.
But yeah, the Rhea can provide something as a method of support, I think.
Mhm.
Oh, one moment. She can provide free creatures with an extended airwalk, which is kind of like flying.
I mean, in the plane of air, that's good enough.
Ooh, wait, hold on.
Actually, yeah, aren't like air spells cast in the plane of air also powerful, more powerful?
Yes, they are.
So she can step through the portal and do that.
Somebody should go on that.
Like that will last a good probably 4 hours at least.
Yeah, to be fair, that it'll last long enough for her.
Like, in fairness,
Like,
Rhea's not going to be able to hold the portal open that much longer in some regards. Yeah, maybe you've got, you have maybe 6 hours, maybe 7.
Okay.
Okay.
Like,
Assuming-
I'll limit how much Rhea's going to be able to keep it open. She'll try, but she'll have to constantly keep making checks to keep it.
Mhm.
I mean, the point is, if we go for the rod, at least if we find the dude, he can plane shift us back.
Yes, that's true. Like, technically, you only need the port to really get in. In fact, he can plane shift you all back because you can all bring him the material plane rod.
Also, I have a solution for bringing more people, but I'll need Rhea to use her coven bonus to get me the cast level easy enough.
You
'Cause I
cast
can-
level.
I can- Because if I boost my cast level enough, I can summon Phantom Seeds of Airwalk at will.
That, you know what, that would work. Give everyone flying horses.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't need everyone. You just need to have half the party of flying horses.
Also, it would be super
the rest
fucking
of us can
fast
control
because they'll have 100-foot move speed.
True.
I mean, if
Like
you
a
call
big-
that fast.
The next session, flying adventures.
It's 100 feet in one move. It's 200 feet every round.
I mean, if you call that fast.
It's...
God, I can.
All
I
of your
still
fast
can't
is not
believe-
very long term.
I cannot believe how many fucking 20s I've rolled this session. It's kind of unreal.
Yeah.
I want a
Lot.
20.